What's up, guys? Just want to get the stream set up here. So hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to check in with everything, make sure that everything's running smoothly. Alright, let's over here real quick. See how that stream's popping out. Oh, shoot. Already like Vortex, first guy on here. Yo, what's good, bro? How's it going, dude? Alright, let me see real quick. My screen's not going to have much on it for a second, so just hang on. Voice so low. Alright, I think I had this problem before. I'm not sure, Vortex, that I can actually increase it, but how's my voice to, like, volume ratio? Let me see. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. That should be maybe, like, a little bit better. I'm not sure. I think that's the most I can raise it. No, maybe this is. Alright. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But it looks like we're peaking, so just let me know. Alright, that's good. Next thing right here. Alright, hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna check chat in a minute. Just send out a quick message here. Boom. Alright, let's see. Alright, cool. So we're in here. My mic's good, so that's good. Thank you, Vortex, for monitoring that. So yesterday, we did a bit on stream, and then I was able to accomplish a lot of stuff off screen, off stream. So usually, when I'm on stream, for the most part, I want to say I'm on my Windows computer, but I also have my Mac as well. In this platform, a ClipForge wasn't what's the word for it? Multi-platform until last night. I stayed up really late working on this and just making it so that way I could use it cross-platform. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so what's on the agenda for today, Vortex? Today we are we're working on this tool that I'm building called ClipForge. It's essentially like a video editing tool. So like take all your long form content, whether it's hold on, my camera's doing something weird. Hang on. Essentially take all your long form content, whether that's a normal long form video or a live stream, and cut that up into clips, cut it up into shorts, and just take out all the most important bits, all the viral content in that, and put it on shorts for any of your social media. So that's what we're building. Let me This isn't working for whatever reason. I think because it's on auto framing. Let me see what's going on. Do-do-do-do. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. See, we got some more people on here. If you're tuning in from yesterday, we're working on the same thing that we're working on yesterday. We're working on ClickForge. This is up on Surge right now. You guys can go check that out. We'll be talking about them more in this video. But for now, we're working on ClickForge. Yeah, thanks, man. If you guys weren't here yesterday, ClickForge, I just talked about it a second ago. You'll hear about this a lot. It's basically your all-in-one marketing tool. And we're going to add more stuff to it, I think, than what I'm about to say, but this is what we're working on right now, is taking your long-form content and clipping it up into short little bits and pieces, whether it's live streams or just standard long-form content, and taking out the hardest part of the editing process, which is the animation. Or the longest part of the content creation process, I should say. So, yeah. I got the jitters a little bit today, guys, not gonna lie. So, it's just one of those days. So, let's see. We switched it around. We did video types, but this is completely different. On my Mac, I made it so we can actually switch between different models. I'm not sure if that is a working functionality of this now or whatnot. I also came up with a lot of ideas last night. So I might actually remove some stuff from the program right now and re-add it back in later. Like maybe this transition section, might tweak this. I think that's probably what we're going to work on today. Alright, let me go ahead. Put this in one section. Alright, cool. Let me take a look at some stuff real quick. Yo, what's going on? We got some more people on the stream. If you're here, come say hi. Let me know what's going on, what you're working on. It always helps me keep the vibes going. What you guys are working on in the background, what brings you here, if you're a vibe coder, if you're a video editor. Vortex, what are you working on right now? Let's go ahead and add this. Let's see if this still works. We'll do one test of this thing with a different model. We'll use GLM 4.7 Flash. I think that's a quicker model. And we'll just do run pipeline. We're going to go ahead. We're going to open up Visual Studio Code. We're going to actually do some more vibe coding today. So let's go ahead and bring this up. I got to make a copy of this real quick. So yeah, Surge is a sponsor of the channel. They're basically building a... Oh, you're saying you're working on a sponsor video. Wait, shit. Well, fun fact, Surge is a sponsor of the video, but you're working on a sponsor video? Who are you working on a video for? I'm getting tripped up, bro. Ah, shit. For Seed Dance? Oh, shit. Seed Dance 2.0, dude. Yeah? Is it through Higgsfield? Yeah, dude. I wanna. All right, I'm gonna have to see that shit because I've seen some videos on Seed Dance 2.0. It looks absolutely freaking crazy. I myself have yet to use Higgsfield actually, um, but I've seen a lot of the stuff that it can do. Can do some pretty crazy stuff. Can Seed Dance do voice or no? All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We're just going to be working on the same project from yesterday. We are working on ClipForge. Maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. I've worked on it on a couple different streams. I'm also working on a couple different DaVinci products in the background that I've also worked on some of my streams. Yep, it can. All right, dude, that's a freaking game changer. Perfectly synced. Yeah, Seed Dance 2.0. Can you access? Here's my question to you, Vortex, and maybe you know this or maybe you don't. Can I access Seed Dance 2.0 from, like, let's say, Comfy UI in Hugging Face? I haven't been on Comfy UI in a little bit. Oh, it's already starting. It's we're just waiting for this to finish, guys. So as soon as this is done copying, I just want to make sure that we have um a version from yesterday because I worked on this like I think like 6, 7, 8 hours off stream as well. So I want to make sure that we don't lose any of the progress that we built yesterday for the Mac. This is running. It looks like it's still running smoothly, even though we didn't select. I think we selected a different model, so it is working. Obviously, the GUI is terrible on this. Yeah, Vortex, I would be very interested to know if you can run that on Comfy UI. It looks like the stream is going really deep into my face here. Not really sure about it, but most probably you can. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, do you know about Comfy UI Vortex? I can't remember. You were telling me the other day how powerful your computer is. I know you can run some models in Comfy UI as far as AI stuff goes. Might be something that we can integrate into the tool. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's not really the direction of the tool right now, but maybe at some point. Nope, I just searched it up. Ah, dude, that's a bit of a bummer. Not gonna lie. Install now, restart Comfy UI. We'll just have them things booting in the background. So yeah, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't work still for. Let me make sure that this is on the right change. 1.38. Alright, so I have these videos on the channel, so I can actually see what I'm about to remove here. So let's just go ahead, let's start removing stuff. Did this go through? 4:16 p.m. Yep. Okay, went through. Alright, cool. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. That's what keeps the vibes going. Let me know what you're working on at the moment. If you're a vibe coder, if you're a video editor, it's all cool. And yeah, let me know what you got going on. Have you liked the video? All right, Kilo Code. Let's see. All right, and this is installing. Vortex. Have you used Remotion before? Alright, so we're going to remove the transitions tab. I already, this will be in the change log, so I think I got Handy enabled. Let me see. Or no, actually I don't have it booted up yet. So let's boot up Handy. Let's do this, Control Space. Let's take a screenshot of what we want to remove so that way this actually knows. Let's go ahead, let's do this right here. I want to remove this section and its functionality for right now. All right, let's see what it does with that. Issues with live streams loading on web and TV. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there could be a problem with streaming today. I know we had like mad traction yesterday. Bang, bang. Alright, looks like that was removed. I wonder if we can get this to auto update in real time. So like when I see things removed, it actually updates right then and there. Let me take a look at what we got. I should have renamed this first, honestly, not the copy. I should have named it version 13. Vortex, do you vibe code at all? Would you make a video on DaVinci 21? Would I make a video on DaVinci Resolve 21? I probably would if I had more time, man. Honestly. Right now I'm really focused like on a lot of vibe coding stuff. Like I'm working on a couple different DaVinci focused projects. I'm working on those more in the background now. But right now my main focus on stream is ClipForge, and it's actually, I've been doing a lot of time to this as well. Well, actually, at least yesterday. But yeah, we're making this the focus for right now. But if I were you, I would make a video on DaVinci Resolve 21 right now. If you don't have one. because that'll be a major. It's so hot right now because it just came out. Alright, so that did that. I want to remove this whole visual effects section too. But maybe not actually. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know what you guys got going on. It's always good to see video editors, vibe coders, programmers, or if you're just coming to vibe out on the stream too, that's all cool. Yeah, Vortex, that's the cool thing about this, man. You don't need to know coding whatsoever. You just, push some buttons in Claude. Right now, I literally have AI model. I have Kimi K 2.5 hooked up to Visual Studio Code. And it's doing all the work for me. It's doing all the heavy lifting. You just kind of need to understand like the product you're developing. So for instance, when I make plugins for DaVinci Resolve, I need to have an understanding of DaVinci Resolve. And you said you're trying to learn Lua. This could be really helpful in trying to learn Lua as well if you haven't used it at all. Just something like Claude Code. It's the leading model right now. But I've actually found Kimi K 2.5 to be really good too. And it's definitely a bit cheaper than Claude. I have it for like unlimited right now through the Fire Pass. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what you got going on, what you're working on. We're repping ClipForge again today. It's out on Surge if you guys want to go look it up. If you guys haven't heard of Surge and you guys are vibe coding, they're literally giving away $250,000 worth of cash prizes, $100,000 to the top winner. You should go check out their platform. It's a social media platform. It's like TikTok, Y Combinator, and Reddit all combined. Let me show it real quick because I haven't actually showed it on stream real fast. I'm partnered up with these guys. They're doing some crazy stuff. The community basically votes for your product. So like you're building some sort of product with vibe code and you can share it on this platform, get free marketing. You can give what's called ignites to people. It's like the in-game currency to this website, and the person with the most ignites at the end of 30 days, and I think this starts Wednesday if I'm not mistaken, this Wednesday or the following Wednesday, they're doing like a 30-day challenge on this for those cash prizes. And then you can also get investors funding in like backing your projects as well. Like they'll help you launch crypto token if you win. It's really easy setup. Takes like 5 seconds to launch a product on here. You just got to have a logo, website. You can change all this stuff besides your name. I think pitch deck was like the longest thing for me. But yeah, it's super easy. Surge, dope. But yeah, we're building ClipForge. So, if you want to give some ignites to this project, that would be nice. You don't have to. But of course, it's always helpful, and I appreciate it. But if you guys haven't heard of ClipForge, this is the product that we've been building a bit. I was working on it a lot last night. You might have seen it from the stream yesterday. It's basically like an all-in-one marketer for your business. So think any sort of long-form videos that you're putting out, whether it's just standard long-form talking head, whatever, live streams. It can cut up all those clips and it can take out all the hard parts of the content creation process, like the video editing, cutting it up, and actually the animations of that stuff, which is the most difficult part, the motion graphics. So yeah, that's what we're building. let's start actually working on this. I did a lot of stuff behind the scenes yesterday to get you guys up to speed. This was not cross platform, and I work on my Mac a lot, so I made it so it works not only on my Mac, but also works on. It also works on my Windows PC, which you're seeing right now. All right, so let me ask this a question actually. Oh, that's not working. Hold on. Control space. Okay. All right. So, can we make this so that way it will update in real time, like the changes that you're making? If I have the app open, it will make those changes in real time and I will see it, or is that not a possibility? Let's see. So, let's see if it can do this. No, you good, bro. Yeah, bro, dude. 2 a.m. Get your rest, man, dude. It's late. You gotta, you gotta get some rest, my guy. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Yo, peace out, man. Thanks for the love, brother. If you guys are here, feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know what you guys are working on. If you guys are vibe coders, if you're video editors, programmers, if you don't know what the hell vibe coding is in 2026, let me put you on all in this stream. Cause this stuff's crazy, bro. AI is wild. The existing stub method preview studio at line would become functional. We'd add file watchers to auto update when you tweak visual effects, captions, or graphic cues. I don't think this understood what I was talking about. I don't. Whoops. So I don't so much mean what. Or no, that's not going to work. So I don't so much mean something with inside the tool. I mean when I'm adjusting it using this AI model, Kimmy, that you can make those changes in real time that I can see within the app. That's what I mean. All right, hopefully it understood that. Like I said before, guys, if you're on here and you haven't came and said hi, come say hi in the chat. Let me know what you got going on, what you're working on. Lots of cool stuff came out this week. We got the launch of Surge. We got the launch of DaVinci Resolve 21 beta, and we're working on some projects right now for DaVinci that are launching pretty soon myself, that I'm going to be putting into beta. One I'm just going to straight launch, because I think, I don't know, we'll save that as a surprise. When I make changes, you'll see this pattern. I write the code update. I tell you exactly what changed. You restart the app or provide a restart script. The CLI pipeline ClipForge can be tested faster since it's command line, but the GUI requires a restart. Yes, we should explore adding an auto restart capability. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Don't be shy. Come say hi. Let me know what you got going on, what you're working on right now, whether you're vibe coding, you're programming something, just chilling, vibing, watching, doing DaVinci stuff, video editing. Man, the list goes on. I'd love to get to know you guys, talk with you guys on stream. I actually have never run, I don't think I've run a prompt inside Ask to actually build something. So we'll see how this turns out. I don't know if the reasoning is different when we do that. I usually run everything from code mode. If you guys are vibe coding, I highly suggest you guys to check out Fireworks. Fireworks AI, they have a Fireworks, a Fire Pass, which allows you to get unlimited Kimi K 2.5 Turbo and any other models that they add to that. And yes, unlimited for 7 days, and it's like $7. So like, it's dirt cheap comparatively to Claude, and it's really good. And actually, I was facing a lot of problems with Claude, working on my DaVinci to Figma plugin, and I just started using this the other day, and within like 2-3 minutes, Kimi just one shots it and fixes the bug that I've been working on for like hundreds of hours to try and fix. So it's actually pretty insane. Alright, so this is still running. Let's get to brainstorming while this is booting up, so that way we're not just doing nothing. So, things that we should add. Also, guys, I'm always looking for your input. So, if you think that there's something that I should add to this tool that I'm really missing out on, feel free to let me know, because I'm keeping a list of everyone's name and the different ideas that they had to add to this tool, because we're going to be implementing some of this stuff. Right now I have a little bit of a list. I've been keeping track on stream, I've been keeping track off stream, and yeah. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. If you guys want to get rewarded for making apps, vibe coding apps, you're going to hear me say this a lot on stream. I'm partnered up with Surge, the Surge team, and they built something really special, like a community-driven social media platform where people can vote on your product, and you can actually win money at the end of the day, win prizes, if the community votes on your product. So feel free to go check that out. They also offer ways of getting funding for your project if you win, I believe, as well. And it's all right here. You're gonna hear me talk about this an insane amount, because that's what we're building right now. Literally, the tool that you see me building right now, this is on Surge. So feel free to show some love on Surge to where's my project? It should be somewhere around here. I always lose it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. ClipForge. So feel free to show some love there. Um, you can just take a look around too and see what other people's products are on here. It's a way to freely market yourself, and you can also win money. So it's just like a win-win either way. So if you guys haven't checked that out, feel free to check that out. We're waiting for this in the background. It looks like all right. So we just did an update of this. Today we're gonna actually be getting rid of some stuff in ClipForge. We're actually going to be removing features, which I know probably sounds counterintuitive because why would we build something just to remove it? But I basically wanted to test out some things, and now I kind of want to take a different approach. So I think the better approach would just be removing it and then re-adding it back in later if we need it. So we did a lot of work on this behind the scenes yesterday. I was working on it for literally like, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 10 hours. I can't remember exactly. Behind the scenes, off stream. So we're definitely putting some work into it, and I still feel like this UI needs some work. Obviously, it looks terrible right now. But let's see, where is dev mode? I don't even know if that ran or not. Hold on. Let me see where dev mode is coming in. Make changes to the app. When I edit the code, the watcher detects changes. GUI auto restarts. Alright, so I don't actually see an update in the notes in the tool. So did you actually make this change on the tool or not yet? Are we just talking about it right now? Because I'm not actually sure. I don't think it... Yes, the code changes are live. Here's what's actually on disk. I'm just monitoring some stuff in the background, guys, so don't mind me. You'll see the dev mode indicator in the header when it starts. When I make code changes, the app will auto restart within 1 to 2 seconds and restore your state. Alright, let's see if it indeed does show the change. Maybe... So like I said, guys, feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what you're working on. I love talking with you guys, seeing what you guys are doing. If you guys are working on anything cool. Also, if you have any ideas of what I should add to this tool, I'm making like an all-in-one marketing tool. Right now we're focusing on long-form content and cutting up long-form content in live streams. Just any type of long-form content, essentially. And, you know, taking all the long and hard bits out of the editing process, like animation, and creating motion graphics. No, it's not updating the changelog in the tool. Okay. That's a major problem because I do rely on this changelog heavy. Maybe it's not aware that this is cross-platform, or maybe I'm within a completely different file. Let me see. No, no, that's the same file. Okay. Maybe this hasn't been fixed for cross-platform functionality. Oh my gosh. Functionality. Right now I'm on my Windows PC. What kind of stuff are you guys building right now? What are y'all working on? I wonder if this is breaking like because we made it cross-platform. Because I'm seeing a lot of Bash stuff. I don't know if that's like Mac specific or whatnot. Could totally be broken because of the cross-platform functionality. All right, GUI launches with DevMo. All right, it's saying launch a specific file, but what I'm doing is I'm launching the setup check.bat. I could also be another failure point. Haha, we did it. Okay. Dev mode auto restart. Okay, cool. Okay, so we actually implemented that now, so that's nice. Okay. That's good. So here's what I want. I want like a drag and drop system. So I want to be able to drag these into like this, and then it like generates that sort of graphic. So what I'm gonna do now is I think we already removed the transitions. I want to test this out a little bit. Maybe I'll test it for today's stream. Um, I want to see. Let's see. I got to look at the tool at the same time. So let me see what I'm about to say. Describe graphics. This is the section that I need open. I want to be able to drag and drop different templates, and those templates are just buttons that have code inside them. And when I drag and drop that code, I want to be able to drag and drop it into the generate visuals section of the tool. And when I drag it in there, the button should be within that box for the generate visuals section. And it shouldn't show the code to the user, but basically when I drag a button in there, the code should be in that box. Let's see what it gets from that. I want to be able to drag and drop different templates, and those templates are just buttons that have code inside them. And when I drag and drop the code, I want to be able to drag and drop it into the generate visuals section of the tool. And when I drag it in there, the button should be within the box for the generate visuals section. It shouldn't show the code to the user, but basically when I drag a button in there, the code should be in a box. Okay, I know that's a lot of reiteration. That's just kind of how my mind thinks. And we'll just kind of see how that goes. See what it builds from out of that. And it was actually supposed to be a completely different named section, so it might take this a completely different way. We'll see. I did implement like moving sections. It was going to be more useful, but I couldn't actually get the functionality that I wanted to implement into that to work last night. So we still got to work on that. Basically, what I wanted to do was I wanted to be able to create different groups. So like, let's say this feature wasn't working. I could have a broken group. I could have a working group. And then I can drag this into the broken section and drag all the working pieces into the working section. So that way I could just kind of remember. But it wouldn't implement properly yesterday. We just got the movement portion of things. But yeah, I worked on a couple different things like that off stream yesterday for a while. I also adjusted the colors, which look terrible on Windows, but were looking all right on the Mac. The GUI is just, it's not up to speed right now visually. So that'll be a major overhaul at some point. But things just weren't readable on my Mac, so I had to like maybe this box was like this color, and then the text in it would be very close to this box. So you just couldn't even read anything. So I had to fix that on Mac. I made it cross-platform. We did a bunch of stuff. Feel free to pop your head in the chat, guys. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you guys are doing. If you're a vibe coder, if you're a video editor, what you got going on. Put me on. Let me know what game you're playing right now. Alright, so it looked like this finished. Let's see what that added. The previous thing before does not work. So it's not implemented properly. So we'll have to work on that too. I wanted the program to like auto restart when we made a change to it. Oh, I also got a bunch of different models working on my Mac, so it's not just limited to Nematron, which was kind of nice. Alright, 8-bit templates. Can I keep this window open at the same time? Okay. Oh, shit. I want to be able to keep my changelog open at the same time as the app and be able to still use the app. Like I want to be able to scroll in the app, type in the app. I want to be able to view things in my changelog at the same time while using the app. Alright, this is going to help me test out the feature we just added. Because otherwise, this just might not be... This might be updating the Mac version right now. It might not be updating the Windows version. Because I don't know if it's adjusting this bat file or whatnot. Alright, please don't mess this up, man. I really hope that the changelog's still intact because it looks nice. Right now, it's just not what I need. I need to be able to move it around. Alright, Nematron, boom, launch. Alright, great. So it says in here that drag and drop templates, added draggable templates buttons to the describe graphics section. Yes, okay, I see that. Exactly, except it's not supposed to show me the prompt. So, okay, we're getting somewhere. And is it not going to let me delete it either? I don't think it's let... Okay. I want to be able to highlight... I want to be able to highlight things in the changelog so that way I can right click and copy anything I want so that way I can paste it in here to you. I can see the issue. The changelog is displayed using TK label widgets. Don't support text selection. Okay. Boom, boom. All right. Number 1, fast cut. Boom. Okay, nice. So this should help a lot. This is going to help me speedrun things, get things done a lot faster. Changelog viewer now supports text selection. Replaced label widgets with a text widget that supports highlighting. Okay. Now for this one, for this update, This is not exactly what I was looking for. I wanted you to be able to drag and drop in the buttons, but I don't want to reveal the script to the user. I want them to see the button within that section. All right, let's see. The other thing that I really like about Kimmy, if you stuck around this far, is that Kimmy is also really, really fast. Like the Kimmy 2.5, Kimmy K 2.5 Turbo is extremely fast comparatively to compared to Claude. So that's really great as well. Let me check Discord while we're waiting. See the Discord vibes. We'll have to check that out. Oh, let me also include the server link in the Discord in case you guys want to get help in the Discord. I'm in there a lot. Can help you guys out with vibe coding, just DaVinci in general, video editing, whatever you need. So feel free to join the Discord. It's completely free right now. For the Discord. I'm just going to monitor the stream real quick in the background, make sure. Alright, it looks like I'm still talking, so just make sure my mic is working. Alright, let's see if this fixed up. You can barely see these buttons, man. I want to be able to click on the templates, and then I want to be able to adjust them and change the script within it, as well as I also want a reset to default button, which will reset them to what they currently are now. I should probably add in a saving functionality for that too. And then we're probably going to do some custom button stuff as well. If you guys are in the stream right now, feel free to come pop your head in, come say hi, what's up, let me know what you got going on, what you're working on. Oh, I also forgot to mention. Actually, today I decided to cut my Claude subscription. I'll probably restart it if the new Claude model comes out. But right now, Kimmy's way, in my opinion, for what I'm doing, Kimmy has been way more useful. It's faster. Um, you know, there's no limits to what I'm using right now. The only difference is the context window, but I haven't run into any problems with that yet. So yeah, I cut off the Claude subscription today. We're just focusing on we're Kimmy maxing. If you guys are vibe coding, what models are you using right now? I know some of you guys are using like ChatGPT, so you're using OpenAI's. Some of you guys are using Claude. Bing bada boom. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic real quick, just so you don't need to hear the fucking background shit going on. Or maybe I'll just boost the music. No, I'll mute my mic for a sec. I don't know. Shit seemed to quiet down, so I'm bringing my mic back. Mic's back. So this didn't even. It literally didn't even do what I told it to do. It kind of It brought in save changes, but there's no reset to default. So that's a bummer. Let me hit save changes. Let me see if that updates. Okay, it updates. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. I brought my mic back. I'm probably gonna delete my comment about muting it because I don't want people to see that and leave. So I just did that. So yeah, let's see. Does it have a custom template? I can't scroll sideways, so I can't see. Oh, I see. Reset templates to defaults. I don't know if that's how I want that, though. Honestly, we'll tweak that in the future. Um. right now we can't scroll sideways, and we need to be able to, because some things are getting cut off on the left side. Alright, let's go ahead and paste this image in, see what it does with that. I'm going to make sure that my audio is coming in loud and clear. It looks like it is. Alright, so let's boot this up. Bro, my eye is twitching like crazy right now. I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. If you look at this eye, it just... Bro, it's messing with me, dude. It's messing with me, you guys. I don't like that. I hate this, bro. That looks terrible, dude. Can we brainstorm some better ways of doing that? I'm not really thrilled about the scrolling side to side thing. It doesn't look that great. We go into plan mode. Pop my head into Discord. Woo. Alright, chat. Just checking our Discord messages and stuffs. Alright, let's see. Let me restart this. Two L, bada bing, bada boom. What did that do? Oh, it didn't do anything because we're in planning mode, right? Collapsing accordion sections, 2 panel to single panel, minimum width, window width. Maybe we'll just increase the window width because, I mean, granted, when you're going to be working in this, you're going to be working in it regardless, so you don't need it to be small. Flyout / drawer pattern, I'm not even sure what that means. Icon only templates. No, definitely not. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how that would work, but let's just change the minimum. Let's do number 4. Let's do number 4, chat. That's what we're going for. Get a little bit of a stretch going here. Ooh. Oh, ready to implement. Implement in a fresh session with clean context. Nah, it doesn't really matter. We can just continue here. There's not enough context eaten up. Let me check the stream quality too. Looks pretty good. Stream looks pretty good, guys. What do you guys think? Alright, let's see. 29. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this. Nothing. We'll just pop off that. Boom, boom, boom. It's still not big enough, dude. Like, they said there were 7 of these. Oh, so, yeah, so that's not gonna work. I wasn't even thinking. So there needs to be, like, more room on the left side. That's what there needs to be. I guess we could go back and look at the actual plan because there was another option. 2-panel to single panel at narrow widths. The right panel collapses into a tab, slides out from the side, giving full width to settings. Responsive stacking instead of side by side drop downs. So I still need the left panel to be a bit bigger. Some things are still cut off, and it's the left panel specifically. Alright, gang, what's up, what's up, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know what you're working on. Whether what brings you here, whether you're a vibe coder, DaVinci Resolver, video editor. Let's see. When items go off screen, they should just be brought down to the next line. I don't know if it understands things inside in regards to lines or not, but I guess we'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Also, if you have any, it's been a little while since I said this. If you have any recommendations for CliffForge, let me know in the comment section. I'm writing down everything you guys say, um, keeping track of it to decide on some things that I might add or take out from the program. There might be some other areas. I'm not sure. Can we just use that for the rest of the left column? Interesting. Boom. I think it's probably going to be a shorter stream for today, guys. I know we're riding off of insane highs from yesterday's DaVinci Resolve 21 launch. What goes up must come down. And Surge is launched too. Lots of cool stuff launching. I'm gonna have a product launch here pretty soon as well. I'm not sure. I don't really need funding for this project so I feel like I might just be milking Surge if I put that on there. Otherwise, I would have it on there. But that's gonna be for DaVinci Resolvers. But it is going to be a pretty cool project, so maybe I should put it on there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It's my DaVinci Resolve to Figma plugin. I think it's going to help a lot of video editors, so I don't know. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, yo, yo. Wait. Oh, yeah. Alright, we should change this to any model here. I'm not sure exactly how we would do that, so I might need to do some research on that, so that'll probably be something off stream. But I'll probably remember that, so I don't think I need to write it down. But what we can do is AI model. Alright, I just need to bring this off screen for a sec. Or no, I can do this. No, I can't. Yeah, I need to bring this off screen for a second. Can we add a feature where I can pin this page and make it stay always on top? When that's unpinned, this app doesn't stay always on top? We're adding a lot of quality of life things today. We did some removal of things. Just some features that are really going to help me kind of create this program faster. All right. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Done. I've added an always on top feature. Okay, say less. Here we go. Let's see. Did it do it? Do we have an always on top feature? So that way I can actually type inside Visual Studio Code without this thing disappearing. Alright, nice. Does it work? Yep, it works. Can we just add that up top rather than down below? It doesn't look as good down below. It looks better up top. Alright, what do I want to do next here, guys? What do I want to do next? I want to actually start focusing on, let's see, what moments to find. That's fine. Oh, right, I was going to add in the API key for here, for this section while I remember. Okay. Let's see. What's going on, guys? Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what's good, what you're working on, what brings you here, whether you're a video editor or motion designer, vibe coder. Let me know what you got going on. Alright, so we got the templates. I want to have a custom template, so for the template section, I want a custom template where we can write in whatever we want, and I want there to be a number of versions so that way we can save different templates. Or actually, no, let me scratch all this. Hold on. Let me scratch all that. For the template section, I want to add in a custom template where we can actually save new templates and add new templates to our template section. See what it does with this. Bro, I gotta get one of those like footrests that I can sit at my desk and I can be like kick back like this. Work mad long hours, be mad comfy in the chair. That'd be sweet. I got something underneath my desk right now which would prevent me from doing that, but that would be pretty dope. Alright, let's see if it added in a custom one. Also need to maybe fix this launch process too, because that eats up a lot of time. Oh, okay, it added in a new template section. Alright, cool. Let's just make sure that it doesn't break with adding in new lines. Nope, looks to be good. I also need to be able to delete templates. Alright, I also need to be able to delete templates as well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Come on, Bessie. Live streaming. Bumped up to version 1.5. How many came from external? Let's see. Bro, that can't be accurate, bro, is it? Oh shit, it is. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Fuck. Let's see. I don't want a reset button though. Like, that's not what I asked for. I guess. Oh, right click context menu. No, that only has edit on it. let's actually get this functionality going. Let's see. Animated intro. What does that even mean, bro? Big animated title card for. So that should be animated title card, not animated intro. Animated intro, title card. Alright, it's been a while since we actually ran anything in here, so I want to actually bring something down. We don't need this describe graphics section anymore. We don't need the describe graphics section anymore because we have the templates section, which is going to replace that section. Alright, gang, let's see what we got here. Close that out, close that out. Oh, apparently open up Microsoft Edge. I think it just removed what. Yeah, it removed what. Undo this. You removed the wrong thing. Let me describe it more. Just bring it back first. So we need this to revert changes. I'm not sure how good this model is at reverting changes or how good AI in general is at reverting changes. Oftentimes I feel like it ends up reverting too much. That was quick. I do wonder if it even works anymore though, because it was working before. And now that that got removed. Alright, let me take a screenshot. That'll be a better way of doing this. Want to remove this since we now have the templates. We can do the same thing with those. Also, another nice functionality that we could add into this for the debugging process, which is going to slow us down in the moment but really speed us up in the long run, is being able to just click a button to screenshot stuff within the app. So I think I'm going to add that. I know we're adding a lot of quality of life stuff and it might not be super exciting, but this is going to be very helpful for the future of this app. and like debugging stuff. It's just like kind of wasting a lot of time going back and forth doing this, that, and the other thing. So I want to implement it all into this tool so that way we can just fix shit fast. But they left this fucking box here, bro. What the fuck? Alright, Alright, so you ended up leaving in the box above, fuck, of course I forgot what it was. Generate queues. Alright, so you ended up leaving in the box above generate queues. Need that removed. Also want to be able to screenshot different things within the app for quick debugging. I want to be able to highlight different things within the screenshot in / or draw on the screenshot, then copy it to my clipboard. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. I check Telegram. Telegrammy. What? Let me launch it again in case that was a mistake on my end. Oh, it's not even done yet. That's why. That's why it won't launch. Okay. So we gotta wait for that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, cool. We got the screenshot feature. Let's go ahead, give this a quick check real quick. Let's go ahead and look. No, we're still getting an error. Alright, we gotta copy this. Hold on. %20 used. Okay. Fix the syntax error. checking to make sure everything's good, chat. And let's go ahead and launch this. Okay. Alright, this is going to be really useful. Is this a full-size screenshot? Yeah, it looks like that's pretty good. Yep. Copy it to my clipboard. Let me see if it'll let me paste it in here. No, it doesn't. So that's broken. So right now the screenshot feature doesn't actually copy to my clipboard when I click the copy button. Boom. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know what you're working on. Come just say hi. Or, you know, if you are a vibe coder, video editor, let me know what you got going on. Check my phone real quick. Check something. Okay. Looking good. Fixed the copy issue, so let's check it out. Let's see if it actually did or not. Boom. Alright, let's see if the screenshot feature actually works. Failed to copy, failed to lock global memory. Okay. Think we are going to, let's see. Oh shoot. One sec. Not yet. Alright, fix the clipboard copy with proper function prototypes. Is this true, or did you lie to me? Well, text out Comfy UI. We were just updating that, so we don't need that open. Alright, says it copied. Let's see. It copied. Okay, that's the first time it copied. So that's working now. The last thing that I think I will fix up here, I'm going to stick around for another maybe 15 minutes or so. The last thing that I think that we're gonna tweak here is on launch, it goes through and looks for all the dependencies. So I want it to only run the dependencies check the first time you run the program, but I want there to be a way to access this feature within the app in case dependencies didn't get installed properly or you need to install them again later on. Let's see what it does with that. Of course, do a check first before installing any dependencies as well. Alright, so 140. This is still editing. I think you guys can probably see as we started using KimiK 2.5 Turbo, things appear to be moving a lot faster because the prompts come in way quicker. Sometimes some of those Claude prompts, man, sometimes they take 10, 20, 30 minutes. These are getting done in like a minute or two, which is pretty freaking OP, especially with the level of quality and detail that KimiK is able to provide, which is really great. So let's go ahead, let's see if this fixed up anything. And yeah, if you guys are new here on the stream, we're working on a like all-in-one marketer. Basically it will cut up all your long form content, like live streams or talking head footage or anything else that's long form. And then on top of that, it takes away all the processes that are really complicated in the video editing side of things, like the animations, the motion graphics, you know, and does that all for you with prompting, so that way the average person can use this. You don't need to know any code. You don't need to know how to edit videos. That's what it's going to be. And if you want to actually take a look at this product, you can actually look it up on Surge right now while we're waiting to see if this feature works. Surge, this is a partnership I'm working with on the channel, but they're doing some really big things. They basically developed this whole social platform where you can upload your vibe coded apps and you know, build in public, kind of like how I'm doing here on stream. And they're giving away cash prizes to the winners. So like hypothetically right now, the competition's starting I think this Wednesday or next Wednesday for 30 days. $250,000 in cash prizes, as well as if you win, you can get them help you launching a crypto token to be able to, you know, get more investment funds and stuff. But basically, right now, it uses a system called Ignites, and this guy, Avano AI, has 277 right now. So if that challenge were to end tomorrow, they would walk away with 100K tomorrow. And then this guy would get second place. I'm not sure exactly. I have the, let me see. There's a couple other cash prizes as well. Let me see what they are. If I still have the thing up. 60,000 for second place, 40,000 for third place, fourth place is 30,000, and fifth place is 20,000. So that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's an insane amount of money that you could be putting towards your project or whatever you want, really. But beyond the cash prizes, there's also going to be Ignition launch creation, tokenomics advisory, like I talked about, co-marketing, coal exposure, warm VC intros, and one-on-one mentorship. So there's a ton of stuff in it, and the community votes for the projects here. Like, this is all community driven. It's not like the Surge team is going, okay, I'm going to give you 800 ignites. No, like, it's like me and you go on this platform. Other vibe coders go on this platform. I don't even think you necessarily need to be a vibe coder to come on to vote for people. I'm not sure. But then, like, I can give an ignite to this project right here. I gave an ignite to somebody earlier that's working on something similar to me. But I haven't checked out a ton of projects on here. I've checked out a couple. But there's also only 230 projects on here. So, like, this is new. Like, it just came out of beta yesterday. So you can absolutely kill it and get a head start in creating an app right now. So take advantage of this, guys, while you still can. It's absolutely insane what the Surge team is building here. Like, they built a whole platform where you can get, like, marketing for your product, more eyes on your product so more people can buy your stuff. You can live stream on it. Like, this shit's dope, guys. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it about Surge for now. And these guys aren't playing around. They're sponsored by some pretty big deals. Like, I'm sure if you scroll through this, you can see all the companies that they're in partnership with. Like, these are some big names, guys. Oh, looks like it zoomed, my camera zoomed in on my face. Let me just take that back real quick. They run hackathons if you're interested in hackathons. $50,000, dude. Yeah, these guys aren't playing around, so you should definitely check them out. They're on Twitter too, so feel free to check them out there. They have a Discord. Actually, I should join the Discord. I didn't realize there was a Discord. Never mind. They don't have a Discord. They have a Twitter account, though. Let me make sure that this links properly. Otherwise, I gotta let them know. Alright, so boom. Yeah. Repost that. We're in it to win it, guys. So make sure you show some love to ClipForge if you head on here to the discovery page. You can type in ClipForge. Feel free to show it some love. Give me some ignites. If I like your project, I'll throw some ignites your way as well. But yeah, that's Surge in a nutshell. You can find that in the description. You can find it in the pinned comment in this video. And now let me dependency check reset. We'll check on next run. Okay. So let's get back to this. Let's fix this issue, and then I think we're probably going to pop off here. I'm just going to get to the 2-hour mark, and then that's where we're going to kind of land. If you guys are new here, feel free to pop your head in the chat. I am going to be heading out of here in a few minutes, but we're working on a marketing tool to cut up long form video content and animate it. So it's not just like cutting up content, it's literally creating motion graphics on top of that content as well. So that ran. Let me see if it looks for the dependencies again or if it just skips this step. No, so it's looking again. So it looks like it looks for the dependencies again every single time we launch the setup.bat file or the setup bat file. It should only check for the dependencies the first time, and then it should know that we're all good. That's why we put the buttons into the program to be able to check for the dependencies if we want to be able to do that again. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. I should probably make a backup of this too, because we did quite a bit today, and I'm going to work on some more off stream most likely. I got some other plugins I got to work on too, so I don't know. Maybe we'll work on ClipForge off screen. We did last night for like somewhere between 6 and 10 hours, and then I don't think we're going to get as long of a session off stream today for whatever we work on. But yeah. Alright, first run, full dependency check, runs, save file created, subsequent runs shows already set up menu with quick launch option to recheck, choose C in the batch menu. Alright. Bro. It just gives us an option to check dependencies. So we need an option for run as well. Right now we only have C, we only have check and quit. Alright, just launch. Alright, that's going to be better. Bro, we don't need a run pipeline thing. The fuck is this, bro? Alright, it just quit when we hit L, so I don't think that's working, but we'll see in a second if anything pops up on screen. Let me see what happens when I hit R. Alright, same thing. So it's bugging out. The only way that it'll actually let us run this up is if I check the dependencies. Let me verify that that's even still working. We don't need R for, we don't need the R command. And right now the only button that works is C. All the rest crash terminal. Alright guys, welcome into the stream. We're going to be jumping off here shortly, but right now we're working on ClipForge, which if you watched yesterday's stream, you might have seen it, or if you watched some of our previous streams, we also started working on it. But it's basically an app that will cut up long form content, and it takes away all the headaches of video editing because you're going to be able to actually animate your videos as well using this. So it's basically like a content clipper, but like a high quality content clipper using AI. All right. Now it just goes into the check right off the rip. Alright, doesn't even give an option. Let me throw my project in the chat as well for anybody that wants to check this out on Surge. I still need to I need to adjust some things in my actual Surge profile because we've just been so focused on actually building that we haven't really put much into the actual profile yet. Nah, bro, you didn't fix nothing. It doesn't. Now when ClipForge setup state.txt exists, it will show the quick launch menu. So nope, that didn't work. Let me just copy this real quick. This is the file I'm running. It just goes straight to the dependency check. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pop off here. Feel free to check out Surge. They got some really big things coming. This is going to be the last reminder for this video. But they're basically doing a challenge where you can win up to $250,000. The top prize is $100,000. And they also run a lot of hackathons too. So if you're interested in hackathons, if you're interested in vibe coding, there's no reason to not be on Surge right now. It's literally a no-brainer. So that's going to be all for today, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll have this coming up pretty soon, probably. And yeah, I'll see you soon.